I'm always looking for songs that move me, and then I hope they move somebody else. You know, when I toured with Garth the other 2 times, I opened for him, and in the first time we toured together, I never was on stage with him. And so in '98, I would come out and maybe do 1 song, and then that would be it. So this is a really new experience for me to come out in the middle of his show and do a full set. I was nervous. You know, I didn't know how I would be received. I thought, well, I'll be shiny quarter for a song or 2, but what is going to really happen? And it's been wonderful. They've been so welcoming, and they sing all the songs. You know, those crowds, there's nothing like those crowds. I've always said that. There's nothing like a Garth crowd. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. I definitely had to channel the 26-year-old Trisha for She's in Love with a Boy. You know, I think my voice is just, it sounds more mature to me. It sounds like it's a little fuller, a little deeper, and I like it. I like it now better. I don't know when it starts to go the other way, you know, but right now I really like where it is. When I heard Prizefighter, the song, the first time, I just kept seeing Rocky Balboa climbing those steps in Philly with the gloves raised. And so, and I had met him, and I just had this crazy idea that I would ask him if I could have a pair of gloves from one of the movies to use in a photo. And I said, but I might not be able to return them, because if everything goes well, maybe those gloves will end up in the Country Music Hall of Fame. I don't know. And he said yes, absolutely. He said the only thing I require is a copy of the CD. So those are Sly's gloves. It's pretty exciting. The thing about re-records for me is it's a dirty word, because I don't like re-records. I don't want to hear something redone. I want to hear the original. And so we made it into a science experiment. We basically said, we're going to do this, but you have to come in and you have to sing it exactly the way you sang it. You have to phrase it the way you phrased it. The musicians have to play the notes you played. And at first they're like, what? And then it became a challenge. So I would love for you to put Walk Away Joe up against Walk Away Joe. I mean, Henley came back in and did his part. He's a wrong kind of paradise. She's gonna know it in a matter of time. That boy's just a walk away Joe. It sounds like the same record. It just sounds like it was recorded now, because it was. So far, the only thing that's happened is on the first day of a run, or if I've had a few days at home, I'm going to show up with something. I'm going to show up with a cake or something that I've made, just to kind of go, yeah, this is what I do too. I like to do that. So I've done that so far. But as far as the cooking shows and stuff, we're in the new season right now, and I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to do this next season of Trisha's Southern Kitchen while I'm on the tour. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we're going to figure it out.